Hey everybody, it's Uncle Grumpy. I'm just checking in, gonna say hi real quick. I am just starting up the car, heading back to the capital. Should be in Oklahoma City in a couple hours. I've got a few places to stop when I get there. I want to see if I can get some answers on some of what we've all seen come out in the last day or two. We need to keep in mind that this is all stuff that we expected. Let me get a drink. Give me a minute. Okay, these regulations and these bills that are coming forward, these are all things that we expected. These are things that I've been talking about for a few months. We've been living kind of almost lawless for since the passage of 788, since the implementation, and this is the attempt from the establishment to try and get their handle on it. I think what the OBN is doing, their regulations that came out yesterday, I think is a slow roll to try and do what the health department failed to do, which is to put serious roadblocks in the industry. And I don't think that much of this will stand, and I don't think that a lot of these bills will move through. But I don't think that they're just going to die on their own. I think that we're going to stay active and engaged, and we're going to remain grumpy. Active and engaged in what our government is doing, and productive in making this world better than we found it. And the way we do that is by staying involved. So let's all stay grumpy about this. We will get through this legislative session and come out the other side. Again, I'm headed back to the Capitol right now. I'm pretty much going to be doing the same thing I was doing last year. The difference is this year I don't have to ask you guys for assistance as far as donations. This year, thanks to some sponsors, I'll be able to stay on the road as much as necessary, as much as I can handle it, and I won't have to ask you guys for any help. And on that note, I want to give a huge shout out to every one of you that gave anything to me last year that helped keep me on the road. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now, and I owe every one of you a big thank you. So thank you. And again, this year I won't have to ask for any help thanks to our sponsors. So please support the sponsors that support us. Again, I'm headed to the Capitol today. Let's don't freak out too much about what the OBN did yesterday. After some further review, it's got some overreach in it, but it doesn't shut the whole thing down as bad as it looked originally. As far as these bills, like the one for the dry county, I don't think that's going to fly, but I think that's going to get stopped by us. So I put up the guy's name that's running that bill, some calls if you're in his district to let him know that that's not what you want. That would help greatly. So that's a lot of those cities that we've been hearing about. The problems are in these counties. So I have no doubt this particular senator is doing what his constituents are asking him to do. What we need to do is we need to overrun him with more constituents asking him not to do that. So we need those of you that live in those areas to please get a hold of them. I'm going to be in Oklahoma City tonight. I'm going to go to that. I'm going to try and make it to the Liberty on Tap meeting. Norma Sapp has spent the last 24 hours going over all of the stuff that's come out. Norma's going to have probably a better handle on what's coming out than any of us, so I'm looking forward to hearing her presentation. So if you're going to be in the area, you might want to stop by and see that. Norma's been doing this longer than anybody, so I intend to get some more pointers from her tonight. Okay, folks, that's it. The car's warmed up. I'm getting down the road. Stay grumpy. I'll see you on the road.